You know life has its ups and downs. Turn your pretty face to an ugly frown. Seems that when I fix one thing.
Hello, welcome back to The Awakening. I'm your host, Angela Brown. Today's topic for discussion is home care partners. And I have two wonderful ladies here. We have Marla Lahat and Queen Cook. These are two of the wonderful ladies who work for this organization. I hope you'll take the next 30 minutes and enjoy this show as much as I'm going to enjoy doing it. Welcome, Marla, and welcome, Queen.
Thank you.
How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
Okay, let's jump right in. What are home care partners? What is it exactly?
Home Care Partners is a nonprofit organization. We've been around since 1957, and
Why haven't I heard of you before?
well, you should have. We're a wonderful organization.
You are, from what I've seen, yes.
We help people to stay in their homes by sending home health aides, home care aides out to the home to assist the elderly and persons with disabilities to remain in their homes.
People who are in walkers?
Walkers, wheelchairs.
Those little okay.
Even some people who really can do almost everything for themselves but just need a little bit of help to stay at home.
And Queen Cook, how did you get in there?
Well, I just saw an ad in the paper, and I decided it was something that I wanted to do. And I joined the agency, and I love it.
How long have you been with them?
38 years.
38 years. You seem like you enjoy it.
I do.
What about some of the work that you do, or labor of love? What labor of love do you do?
Just keeping people comfortable in their homes and make sure they have food and get to the doctor's appointments and anything that we can do to help them be comfortable and stay in their homes. And most of all, keep them happy.
Exactly.
Yes.
Are some of your people that you go to, are they bedridden?
Yes, sometimes, but it's a rare occasion now that I have any that's bedridden. Most of mine are just people that are older, some Alzheimer's, but not bad enough that they need to be out of their homes, that they can stay in their homes.
What are their age range?
Well, the oldest one I've had was 97.
Oh my goodness,
97, 81, and 91.
Okay. That's getting up in age, isn't it?
Yes.
I hope we live that long. I really, really
Yes.
do.
Yes.
And what do you do for them? Do you cook for them?
We cook, we shop, take them to the medical appointments, and you know, things like that.
Gentlemen and women as well?
Yes.
Do you have any that are bedridden?
Not now.
Not now?
No, I don't have any now.
Okay. Marla, let's pick your brain for a little bit more. You're married,
Yes.
family. How do you do everything that you do and keep going with your family as well?
It's difficult, but I think when you like what you do, it's easier to balance it all out. It is the type of job that you carry with you, you take it home with you, but we do very, very good work, and so you go home and you feel good.
If you get a phone call and they say, hey, I'm 75, I'm 80 years old, I need some help, I guess you would say, what kind of help do you need?
Right,
Okay.
we would. It's very easy to call our office and make a referral. The harder part is sometimes figuring out how to pay for it. Because most of the people that get the service from our agency would not be able to pay the cost of the care. And so we rely on grants and contracts from local governments and donations, foundation grants, to fund the care so that people who need it can get it regardless of whether they can pay.
Does Social Security help in any ways with this?
No,
no,
it doesn't.
There's just zero funding for you.
Well, we do get we get a great deal of funding from all of the local governments: Prince George's County, Montgomery, Arlington, and DC. DC is where we're located, but we do serve the whole metropolitan area.
Now, you've given my guy back there the number to your organization, right?
Yes.
Okay. Getting back to you, Queen. You cook, you clean.
We cook, we clean, do light housekeeping, shopping, baths.
Okay, what I want to know is this: when you get the calls, or do you get the call? Does it come from Marla?
It comes from the office.
Okay.
From
And Marla, how do you know which people are right for her to work with?
We certainly do a screening to make sure that it's the right type of care, but we're rather flexible. Our goal is really to keep people in their homes. Ms. Cook is a certified home care aide.
Okay.
And she can do all the things she just said. She can help with baths. She can.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Sure.
it's as a handicapped person, Miss Cook, and they need to take a bath. Can you have a walker or a cane or something that you can get them in the water? Okay.
You can get them in there if they have the safety factors, the chairs and the rails.
That's what I was going to say. The
that
rail
they
chairs.
need, because you have to consider it being safe for them.
Oh yes, for them to fall down and break a bone. My God.
Yeah, we don't do that, not unless it's safe for them. We bathe them, but it's a sponge bath.
Okay.
It's not a tub bath.
Well, that's good. I'm
Yes.
sure they know whatever they can get.
Yes,
you know?
right, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you work with gentlemen the same way like that?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Sure.
Do you ever get embarrassed, Miss Cook?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
That's my first thought in my head.
Yeah,
you
a
know?
lot of them are a little shy, but I find a way to make everybody comfortable, Get them focused on, not just on what's going on, maybe focus on something else, and they soon get used to it.
Okay. And then you take them grocery shopping.
Well, not all of them are able to go, but I will go for them and purchase whatever they want.
Okay.
We have a list, make up a list, and I purchase whatever they would like for the time that I'm going.
And suppose they don't have any money.
Well, they will have money if I go to the store. Otherwise, I can't shop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Do
but
they have
that's
funds?
always set up some way that's comfortable for that person, whether they keep it or whether it's a family care person that keeps it, and they'll see that I get it too.
What about a food card, food stamps?
I have never dealt with food stamps in 30-some years. No, never.
We do have some.
But they do have
some of
yeah.
our
Food
clients.
stamps.
Yeah, some of our clients have food stamps, and our agency has social work and nurse case managers,
Okay.
and they will go out before the aides go out.
Right.
Oh, okay. So
yes.
they go critique everything.
That's
You
right.
just don't go blind.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
The case has to be assessed to see what they need before you go.
Okay.
And we have a plan of care for them. That's what we go by, the plan of care.
Plan of caring.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to get you some money.
Yeah.
We've got to get you more money, more money. You've heard that show, more money, more money.
Oh, yeah.
We know that people
We'd be
like,
very appreciative.
but I mean, ladies like you, and even the work that I do, they don't realize the money it takes for gasoline. And you've got to be sure that you could get hit on the road, you can get killed. There's a lot of things that can happen to us,
absolutely.
you know? And some people are sitting around big fat billfolds, okay? Big stocks of money in the bank, and they could dig in a little bit and help. I hope you don't get mad, but I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. But the point is, you all are doing God's work. You really and truly are. What else do you do? Do you go to the homes too, Marla, or?
I don't get out to the homes as much as
so
I'd
you're
like
the big
to.
boss, okay.
I love to go out to the homes,
Do you
actually.
really? I would too. I would like that.
But I don't get out as much as I'd like to. But we do rely on donations and all of these contracts and grants because, quite frankly, there's never enough to serve everybody that needs the service.
So what happens if you go in to help somebody and there's no help that you can get back?
Well, we do have a waiting list, unfortunately, and we try to get service out to people as soon as we can, but not everybody can get it.
So everybody has to be checked out then.
That's right.
And isn't it sad when you can't help everybody? Both of you are very sensitive. I can see it in your eyes, and you care.
Yes.
Because I'm sensitive and caring. If I can't do something for someone, I feel really bad.
You do, you do.
I really do. I do.
Yes.
Because when I go down to see the boys who are incarcerated, I always take food down there. And they always, now here comes Miss Brown, she's bringing us some goodies, and it makes a difference to show care.
Yes.
How many men have you worked with?
In 38 years, I just couldn't even tell you.
More than 38 though, right? In 38 years?
I wouldn't say 38, but you see, because you stay with them a certain time period.
Didn't know that. How long?
As long as it's needed. And I've actually stayed with some until they passed. Yes. Because once you get there and they like you, they don't want you to leave.
They don't want you to leave. Yeah,
so-
you're like their angel,
yes,
guardian angel.
Yes, I've been called that.
Isn't it sad though to watch someone pass away? I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, oh, yeah.
That's really, really sad. And you don't get to, you ever go to the houses, Carla?
I do go out sometimes. And you know, I certainly agree. It is very sad, and I know for the aides like Ms. Cook, it's
Yes.
particularly sad because they get so involved with the people they work with. But sometimes I have a little bit of a different perspective, and that is that we've really made a difference for them. We've helped them stay in their home.
God gave you that strength. God
For
gave
the
it to
rest
you.
of their life. And so they were able to stay where they really wanted to
be.
stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do the parents of some of these younger, well, some of the older people feel?
Well,
Do you ever get confronted by their children saying you're not doing this or you're not doing that?
I haven't. No,
Okay.
I haven't.
Because I know my sister helped out a lady like 90 years old, and she moved in there with a little girl and took care of her. But yet when she passed away, the family was concerned that she didn't do enough, but the family never came around.
I think most of our clients have very involved families, but it's very hard on the family members
I
too.
know,
And
yeah.
one of the things our agency does is to support the family caregivers, because the family members are doing it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We only come in a few times a week to give them a break, or sometimes there are no family members at all.
That's what I'm saying, with no family members there at all. If you only go to see someone 2 or 3 times a week, the rest of the time they take care of themselves?
Yes, most of the time, most of them you can have a setup plan for the days that you're not there. And if you get them used to that plan, they can follow it, you know, to do little things for themselves.
They can get around and walk and go to the bathroom and things like that.
Most of the people can get around some, you know. And if they don't, there's always somebody that will come in, family members or something, after we leave to check on them.
Because I have a couple of neighbors in my neighborhood who know people like that who need care, and they just donate their own time from their everyday life and go in and see what they can do.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of people who have good friends they've had for years that come in and check on them too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's great.
Everybody's going to need somebody one of these days, don't you think?
That's very true.
That one of these days, you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Because last Christmas, on December the 23rd, I fell and broke my femur up the front of my right leg. Had no idea. Ride a bike 20 miles every morning, ladies. Exercise at a gym 4 times a week, and I get up off my bicycle and I take a fall and break my femur. So for 9 days I was in the hospital. But the point is this: I am such a determined person. My husband said, you must have the devil himself in you. I will drag around that house on a walker with my leg like that, and I would do dishes. I stood in the kitchen and I cooked. I was really hard-headed, but thank God I healed, knock on wood, really fast. Yeah, 6 weeks. But I'm just one of a million people who had something like that, you know. But I think the more strength you have, don't you feel, the more strength you have inside, the quicker you'll heal and things like that. Determined, I'm going to do this.
Determination gets you.
Yeah. And when you walk in there, Miss Cook, you're determined, I'm going to help this person, hell or high water.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can change their lives so much and make things so much easier for them when they've been doing it the hard way.
Yes,
And you can just make it so much lighter for them. In other words, getting them organized.
Yeah, but you're also giving them a different way to live with whatever amount of life they have left.
Absolutely.
And they're still proud, though, you know.
Yes.
Because family members are very hard to do something like this for someone. I know quite a few of my family are. And I think it's just jealousy, and there's, you know, what do you want to call the word? Stingy. Stingy is the best word, you know. But everybody should help someone. You should check with your neighbors. Marla, I'm going to dig your brain a little bit more.
Sure.
So you've been working in this for how many years now?
25 years.
25 years, and you're married?
Yes.
Children? How do your kids and everybody feel that Mama does this or Mama does that? Or do they have any concern?
Well, I hope they're proud.
They should be. You should.
I think, you know, I'm very fortunate my parents are still alive. And I think as they see the older people around them, they realize that everybody does need some help.
Yes, they do.
And as you get older, you need more and more of that.